SNL analysis, season 43, episode 6. Larry David is the host. Now, you may have heard of the controversial elements that were on the Twitterverse, and I will be addressing them and the humor aspect of them. If you see a claw in the back, that's because it's a dragon. But you'll see more of that later. Subscribe. Made out of scratchers. So we're going to address it. The cold open, Paul Manafort. I think that there could have been better makeup, just more wrinkles, more of that oatmeal-looking face of Paul Manafort. I think the problem with the actor, and I'm going to do this right off the bat. I'm not going to mention people's names, and people are like, well, that's not respectful, giving them respect. It's like, no, because as an artist, you need to be like Kate McKinnon, Edie Bryant. You need to be like that. It needs to pop in my head. If I don't remember your name, it's because you're not doing something right, in my book, in regards to stepping up your game. And I say that with love. Paul Manafort, great job. Just the makeup, great job. Physicality, everything, but just the makeup. Mike Pence knocked it out of the park. Kate McKinnon, of course, the whole thing with the possum, amazing. 10. Larry, amazing. 10. I give the monologue a 10 because at a certain point in time, we need to talk about the Holocaust. We need to address issues with the Holocaust, and what better way than to through comedy and address the issues of the Holocaust. Larry David, I'm sure, knows much about the history of the Holocaust and what the situation is, so therefore, it'll allow him to open up the conversation and allow us to have that dialogue, so therefore it's not repeated. Beautiful job. So I say kudos to that, Larry David. Then we move into the Celebrity Price is Right. I gave this a 10, but only because it had a +1 because it had a guest appearance, and you can find out if you watch the show. The Bernie joke, totally lost it. The Bernie joke, where he said, "I'll take down everyone with me." No, not reading the crowd right. I think that for me personally, and maybe perhaps much of America, Bernie was cheated. So I think reading the room a little bit might be better. A. Bryant. Then we move into and the David Bowie Soul. That was a little like too soon. I don't know. I didn't understand it. I really didn't. And I think that maybe having some other reference rather than a dead celebrity that we all love might have landed the joke a little bit better. That's why I give them a 9. But because of the guest appearance, they got a 10. So then we move into Sarah. Sarah, I had made the video and asked Sarah to just step it up a notch, but I think that Sarah definitely did. Brought it. Totally A game. Amazing stuff. 10, 10, 10, Sarah. And then the facial impressions and everything, and I was commenting about how Sarah could just bring her a little bit more into the character. Right off the bat. Love it. The ad council, I liked it. I give it a 9. I liked it for the most part. The line could have been, "You're not sick, you are sick." So there's a miss on that, and it just didn't feel completely like hashed out. It could have been, wasn't feeling it completely. That's why I gave it a 9. Then we've got Baby Steps. With Baby Steps, the song, I liked it. I liked the whole character. I watched it like 3 times. The whole episode. I've been watching it like 3 times just to kind of nitpick. And Baby Steps could have been, I give it an 8. I could have been there was the whole concept of baby steps, of dating, of not having sex on a first date, all those kind of elements of cultural and addressing those a little bit more interwoven together in the lines and delivering a tighter song. So it would have been like a super tight song, and then you had the Larry David thing happening. And I think that's where there was disconnect, because it felt like Baby Steps was just silly. It was just like, if it was a really strong message that they were trying to get out there, but Larry David was like, that would have been a little stronger when you had that divide. Then we got a weekend update, 10s across the board. Oh, I want to say something special. So the Trump's amazing. Every physicality, all great job. All the jokes were on point, totally work. But Angel, if there was a category where I could give like 10 extra points, I think Angel was like, when I was thinking Angel, I was thinking movie, the tie-in with the Colin thing. Totally, it was just beautiful because it started getting my wheels turning, and I was like, well, what about a movie called The Colin Verse? No, the Colin called. So I had a weird name, like Collination. The Collination of all the people that are totally obsessed with Colin. Last name. Colin Powell, Colin Firth, Colin. I forget his last. So if we are obsessed with Colin and Colin's running like a cult, like American Horror Story, I don't know. Little hints of that in the future episodes, but whatever. Then we've got Leslie. I think every joke Leslie lands 10, 10, 10. Amazing. I think that it's kind of a little bit difficult because I know that Saturday Night Live has that thing where they have to have the people from the baseball games or from the football games or whatever. And Leslie totally rode that wave really well. So I gave her a 10. Amazing job. What I would like Leslie to do is, and I did, and I have been seeing it, is that Leslie with waves, Leslie with character, Leslie with different, just be nuts. Just go nuts, girl. Just play, just think about, being a boy, being a girl, being a dinosaur. And I think that you're seeing it. You're seeing it now more so. And I look forward to seeing more. Then Fresh Takes. We move into Fresh Takes. I give Fresh Takes a 7 because I know that they were trying to be topical and address the issues, but it was just with the climate and that it wasn't. I mean, if they had brought in the people and the allegations, you look at the legal aspect. It was a tough. It's a really a fine line. I think that when Saturday Night Live did the whole trip to Thailand or some kind of country. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, amazing job. This one was just not there, and I think a lot of the jokes kind of lapsed. So I give it a 7. I felt kind of gross about it actually, and I know that's what the joke was supposed to be, but I just didn't totally connect with it. Vincent, amazing 10. Just anytime a joke kind of gets you thinking about it, it was like amazing 10. So the whole Vincent, him breaking character, great job. CJ, CJ, when you think about it, you know what I mean? You remember it's like, oh my gosh, that's CJ, amazing 10. So for an overall score of 8.5, so that was pretty good. What do I recommend in the future? I recommend in the future just strengthening characters. I think you're seeing it definitely as the seasons progress. I think Angel. Love Angel. I'm gonna be in my sister's with my kids. Amazing job all around, all around. So great new players, great cast, great everything. Keep up the great work. Love you guys. I wish you happy eternity. I haven't done a video, so I forget what my catchphrase is. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful eternity. There you go. 3 wonderfuls eternity. The power of 3. Someone bring back Charmed. Take care.